if you've ever wondered what a mashup between Walking Dead and Mad Max would be like, this unique episode answered that question. Rick and his encounter with the dumpster divers was certainly intense, but comic fans might have raised an eyebrow at the strange demeanor of this new group. Their distinct way of speaking and strong, collected female leader led us to believe that we may be seeing an origin of one of the most terrifying and iconic forces in the Walking Dead world. Let's get a few things out of the way right up front. In the comics, we never saw this junkyard gang. We definitely never saw Rick fight poor Winslow and his Guar-reminiscent spiky getup. Heck, we never even saw a houseboat, but we're all aware that AMC's take on the Walking Dead story often reinterprets the source material. So even though the Whisperers appear much later in the comic storyline in a much different form and under different circumstances, we believe that this would provide a pretty interesting perspective into a group that so far has lacked backstory. This memorable faction is a group of nomadic survivors who travel within a massive zombie herd by wearing the skin of the dead. They use these human leather outfits as camouflage, leading the undead to sense them as one of their own, while affording them the ability to remain unnoticed by potential enemies, relying on sheer numbers to hide them amongst thousands of walkers. As Rick's crew started their parlay, we saw the trash troupe piece together sentences in an almost cave person manner. This was one of the first things that caught our attention from the new group, because many of the Whisperers' first comic panels involve conversations that feel similarly primitive. In this episode, we also met the ever-delightful Jadis, leader of this well-mannered mob. Though she had much in common with the trash lady from Labyrinth, her commanding, confident demeanor is remarkably comparable to the intensely terrifying Alpha, leader of the Whisperers. Jadis and Alpha are both willing to dirty their hands to achieve their means, forcing those who seek favor to survive dangerous encounters with walkers to earn respect. These two even share leadership tactics in commanding their people to go unnoticed, rise to any occasion, and present a fairly emotionless and hard front. Jadis's junkyard Betty Page haircut is an obvious departure from Alpha's recognizable do. But we believe this just leaves room for an awesome moment of transformation for the character. Shave it off! Shave it off! Also worth noting, creator and writer of the comic, as well as the show's executive producer Robert Kirkman, did confirm that it was certainly his intention to see the Whisperers make it to the screen. And though we never saw what shaped these folks in skin-sporting sneakies on paper, it is certainly a possibility that he would explore their backstory. Will we see the events of Rick's all-out war with Negan shape the evolution of the intimidating Whisperers? Is Jadis Alpha? Will Oscar the Grouch make a cameo? What do you think? Whisper your answers in the comments below. Either way, we're excited to see where they're going with this garbage gang. And as usual, for all things Walking Dead, stick with IGN.